Terry here, and Reginald. Yeah, we are back with Here for Sweethearts, and this time we are going to explore Reginald chapter. Nope, there is no animosity between me and Reginald. We are totally a bro, right, Reginald? Everything's fine? Yeah, but yeah, as I said, we are going to explore Reginald chapter, which I'm willingly, lovingly, friendly accept. Let's play the game, shall we? Yeah, for context, Mary asked us to make Reginald believe that dancing party is fun. It's not dancing party, the prom? I forgot the name. The party is fun and they should attend it with Mary. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Start. Is it the weekend yet? So perhaps you shouldn't complain. Why? You have hardly any homework today. Ah, that's nice. Things have been a little more lonely lately. Why so? Ever since you gave Mary a candy bar back, you don't quite have someone to bounce your thoughts off anymore. Oh, okay, so you talk to a candy bar a lot of time. When you return to your dorm, it's empty. And for that reason, you don't really feel like heading back right away. It's fine, you're not carrying a lot on you anyways. Only this lonely heart of yours. You can afford to walk around for a bit and see who you run into. After all, it's another beautiful day outside, indeed. Not so different from always, but you're sure to find someone if you look, indeed, and we are looking for Reggie. Perhaps if you were to look over by... Is that crying? What? Is there crying? Fascinating. Definitely. A sense of deja vu overtakes you as you look for the source of the noise. Even the sound of it is all too familiar. Mitzi? You find yourself wandering over to one of the dark alleys where one building meets another, and you begin listening into conversation that you weren't meant to be a part of. Ah. Yeah. I don't understand you. Are you done yet? How many times are we going through this before it finally clicks that I want nothing to do with you? I'm not like them. I didn't do anything to you. I have never cared about that. Oh. Gosh, how do you expect us to get along when you never even listen to me? Let's stop pretending this is about anything other than feeding your own ego. That's not true. I'm trying to do something good for you. The best thing you can do for me is just to stay out of my life. Things have only ever gotten worse for me since you came in the picture. Oh. Why can't you understand that I just want to be left alone? Because you can imagine a world where everything doesn't work out for you. Mitzi always has to come out on top. Mitzi always has to win. And she can fathom the idea of anything going against that in her perfect little life. You're never going to win me. Why? They made their decision and you have to deal with the consequences. This time, not me. If I never see you again, it will be too soon. Well, do you have anything left to say? Or has it finally gotten through that thick head of yours to leave me alone? Oh. Mitzi runs out of the alley in tears. It feels very reminiscent of the first time you met her, indeed. Oh, Mitzi. Oh, don't worry, Mitzi. I'm sure everything will be fine. I can tie Reginald up for you and force him to attend a concert with you if it makes you feel better. Only this time, the person left waiting in the alley was different. You're so caught up in your own thoughts you don't even realize when... Hey, you! Oh no. Damn, who is Reginald calling out to? I wonder who... Oh shit, it's me. Run for it. Hello. I want to talk to you about something. We can run. You take a step back to give him the room to walk out of the alley. He does so calmly, dusting off his pants and clearing his throat a bit as he lifts the shade of the buildings and joins you in the sunlight. You hesitantly ask him what it is he wants to talk about. You half expect him to tear you a new one for eavesdropping on his conversation when... I wanted to apologize for the other day. Ah, I see. Oh. Mary told me that you were actually really cool and nice. I feel bad if I scared you. I was just being careful, you know. Yeah, indeed. Well, this is certainly different from the Reginald you thought you knew. Indeed it is. That smile. That damn smile, isn't it? Is this even the same person? The same person who confronted you by Mary and who was just yelling at their sister in the alley? You thank him for apologizing, it just seems like the right thing to do. It's Nova, right? Thanks for looking out for Mary. We both really appreciate it. Say, while he's here, can you ask him something? Sure, go for it. The way he's speaking to you is incredibly off-putting when compared to your first impressions of him, indeed. You try to ease your way into asking. What was that all about back there? Is Mitzi okay? Oh, that's... How much of that did you hear? Interesting. Listen, if you know the situation, you understand. Is he going to explain to you the situation then? No. I expect that. Well, so much for that. Can you ask him about some other stuff then? Alright. I wonder when we will try to convince you to attend the dancing party. What would you like to know about? About your old dorm? About the incident? About your old roommate? Old dorm? Oh, that. Yes, I suppose it does make sense you would ask about that. You're staying in that old room, right? Yeah. You aren't freaked out about it, are you? He talks about it so casually. As if it wasn't his own roommate who died. Pretty recently, yeah. You tell him his casual attitude seems a tad inappropriate in this situation. You think so? I'm not sure how else I should be acting. I didn't really know them well. And admittedly, when it first happened, it was an alarming moment. But I don't know. It's hard to feel something over someone I didn't know. It's not that I don't feel bad, but once you get over the initial shock, what are you left feeling for someone you barely knew? It's like finding out a coworker died. Scary, but easy to move on from. Well, now it is that I don't have to talk to the police anymore. Interesting. And they already ruled me out because I wasn't there the night it happened. Really? Where were you then? No matter what Twyla or anyone else tells you. What were you then? Where were you then? Not what? Not you too. That's the real reason you came to talk to me, isn't it? No. You thought I killed him too, didn't you? Kinda, but no. Never mind, maybe you aren't as nice as I thought. Please leave me alone. Oh no, Reginald leaves without another word. It makes you feel a bit embarrassed, and you hope you can redeem yourself when you see him again, indeed. Well, let's go. So you know about Twyla's investigation? Fascinating. Of course I do. She's so certain that I did it simply because we shared a dorm. She claims she doesn't think I did it anymore, but I don't know, that girl still treats me strangely. Fascinating. I mean, she should know better than anyone why it couldn't have been me. Oh, and why is that? Oh, I see how it is. If you really want to know, I'll show you. But we have to go to my dorm first. Are you comfortable with that? Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Or are you worried I'm going to kill you too? Let's go! Maybe another time. Let's go, obviously. Right, follow me. You begin to walk with Reginald on the way to his dorm. Funnily enough, you see him walk toward the direction of your dorm first. Then he stops, does a double take, and begins to walk in another direction. Seems like he still struggles on where he's supposed to go some days. As you walk, you look around and you spot Nadina emerge from behind a corner. Hello, Nadina. Hello, Nadina. How are you doing? You wave to her, but when she sees you, or more specifically who you were walking with, she flinches and turns away, speed walking in the other direction. Bye, Nadina. It's just like how she behaved when you were with Mary the other day. Reginald doesn't seem to pay it any mind as he continues to his dorm. You notice that he seems a bit farther away from the other dorms you've been able to visit so far. He unlocks the door for you and you both step inside. His dorm is, oh, simple. Look at the poster. A pufferfish and a manta ray. Love. Yeah, the pufferfish is Reginald and the manta ray is Mary, by the way. Oh, yeah, that's the animal that they're based off. He doesn't have many decorations up, but the most striking part of his dorm is that there's only one bed in here. Like you, he dorms alone. You have to assume the incident is to blame for that. Reginald steps in and looks around. Was he expecting something in his own dorm? You remember what Mary told you about how they used to hang out in his old dorm together? Perhaps they still do that, and maybe he was checking she wasn't around before. I actually have to dig for it a bit. So, just a moment. Reginald opens a closet in the dorm and begins to rummage through some stuff. As he's getting his stuff sorted, you ask him, "What's the deal with Netina? Did you see Netina out there?" "I didn't. Was she doing anything?" No, she wasn't. You just thought you should ask. You're just curious, that's all. Back when you had Mary for the first time, Netina ran for it as soon as Reginald showed up. Yeah, that's actually a very good idea, survival instinct. And just now, when Reginald was leading you to his dorm, you spotted Netina, but she hurried away before he could spot her. It seems like she's scared of him. Is she? Good. It's probably because I hit her in the face with this. With what? Reginald reaches over and holds up a shoulder-strapped school bag. Oh no. Seeing the way it hangs from being lifted, it seems pretty heavy. It leads you to believe that there has to be at least one textbook in there. You're unsure of whatever looks is on your face hearing this news, but it must be a pretty surprised one because Reginald mentions it immediately. Don't give me that look. If you were there, you would have done the same thing. Yeah, probably. Slimy bitch. Ooh. Thinks she can get away with anything by putting on a happy little face. If he saw the way she grabbed her... Reginald looks like he's biting his tongue. Then he takes a deep breath and calms down. Listen, Nova. People at this school aren't the nicest to marry. Yeah, I know that. I'm not going to let them push her around anymore. And... I know I can be a bit aggressive. Really? But I didn't kill anyone. You see... here we go. His demeanor shifts once he's found the thing he was looking for. The supposed reason he couldn't have been in his dorm the night of the incident. So, if it's bad, please tell me, okay? My friend Gunnar has been telling me it's good, but I want it to be the best it can be. Reginald pulls out a crochet sweater. Oh, that's so sweet. Although I don't know why is it blue and pink. Fascinating. I thought it will be, you know, Mary's color and Reginald's color, but I guess blue is pretty Reginald's color, I guess, and I'm not sure. But yeah, here, let me explain what I thought back then. I thought Mary and Reginald were hanging out in Mary's dorm with Twyla back then. That's why Twyla's supposed to know that Reginald has an alibi, and that's why Reginald is blushing, because he's like on a date with Mary, perhaps making this sweater. Fascinating. It seems big in a cozy way and has a pattern that resembles a little heart stretching across it. So yeah, I've been working on this. It's actually my third attempt. You tell him it's not half bad. You assume this is a gift for Mary, yeah. Yeah, see, that's why you're blushing, because it's involved her. She really likes soft things, and I know it's not her usual dark style, but... Perhaps you're blushing because people just seems to think that making a sweater seems kinda weird. But there's a possibility of that, but I think it's mostly probably because of Mary. I just wanted to do something nice, and I thought she might like it. She really means a lot to me, hey, and I wanted something to show that. What's the connection with Twyla then? You understand, you think it's very sweet of him to want to make something for someone he loves so much. So you are having trouble understanding how this connects to the incident. Yeah. Oh, yeah indeed. That's because I was breaking curfew to work on it. Fascinating. Really? Mm-hmm. See, what had happened was... The school has a knitting and crochet club, but I didn't really want to join. It's not like I would be planning to stay in that club, and having to learn everything around several people who already know it is... quite embarrassing. Yeah, see, that's one of the other reasons I say. So there's the option, either you are embarrassed because it's for Mary, or you're embarrassed because it's knitting. That's when Twyla told me that I could go to Gundar for help. Is that so? We used to talk every now and again, not very often, but I mean, she's Mary's roommate after all. And when I mentioned the whole crochet thing to her one day, she told me that Gundar knew how to do it and I should just go to him for help. And that's why I don't understand why she thinks I was the one who did the murder. Because I was in Gundar's room failing to make a sweater the night that it happened, and he can confirm that if you ask him. Really? Really? You tell him that you've met Gundar before, so perhaps you'll ask him a bit more about the situation if you run into him again. Gundar seems very upset over the incident, so you don't think he would have lied about having met with Reginald that night? Yeah, Gundar's pretty soft. I used to meet with him after curfew to help keep the sweater thing more of a secret, but ever since the incident he doesn't like to break that rule anymore. Now I meet him in the baseball field, Mary doesn't really come by there without a reason, and it's easy to hide under the bleachers or in the dugout if she does. You giggle a bit. Reginald will break our curfew and hit someone in the face for his girlfriend, but he hasn't even kissed her yet. Hey, don't make fun of the boy like that. Come on, man, dating isn't all about kissing, so relax. Pardon? How do you know that? Yeah, your girlfriend told me that. Haha, Mary had told you. Haha, Mary had told you when you talked with her the other day. I love that reaction. I see. I mean, it's not as if I don't want to kiss her. I think about it quite a lot, oh my god. It's just... You'll think I'm silly if I say it out loud. Yeah, indeed. Tell me, you don't have to. Okay, tell me then. Okay, it's just... So the campus at school is really beautiful and all, right? Yep. Yeah. But think about it. If I'm asked years down the line where I had my first kiss, what am I gonna say? At school? That'd be so lame. And she deserved better than that too. Oh. That's so sweet. With a girl like that, a first kiss has to be perfect, you know. And also you overthink a lot, but that is fine as well. Anything for the queen, eh? I wanna wait until the right time. Maybe this weekend we have a date at the city plan, so I'm sure once we are somewhere nice. That sounds like a great idea. You're overthinking this. Yeah. He indeed overthink, but I think we shouldn't mention it and shouldn't mention it directly and just support it because it's a nice thing. I thought, yeah, you are Reginald. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, you think so? You do think so? It's like you can feel his heart fluttering the way he talks about his girlfriend so lovingly. Ah, wait a moment. You said Mary told you about this. Oh, yeah. That she had told to you. Ah, yeah, she did. She was so happy when you had returned one of her frogs, she had exclaimed her excitement and blew the whole secret. She had told me about you before, but she didn't tell me she actually talked to you. That's a great thing. Maybe it means she's starting to feel more confident. You hope so, indeed. She actually talked quite a lot. And about some stuff Reginald might want to know. Huh? What do you mean? It's not anything bad, is it? No, it's not. Oh no, not at all. It's just that I have to force you to go to the dancing with her. If you don't want to go, it's also fine. It's also fine if you don't want to go, you know that. She just didn't want to tell him directly. But you're unsure if there's a way to go about it without being direct. What is it then? Nova, don't do that to me. Don't tell me you have something to say and then just not say it. What did she say? You tell Reginald that you'll tell him if he tells you what's been happening between him and Mitzi. Nova, are you serious? Yes, I am. Yes. This isn't... Do you really want to know that badly? You would like to. You've heard a bit about it from Mitzi and other students, but not enough to paint a full picture. Yeah, I'm actually curious too. Good job, Nova. It might not be any of your business, but... No, I tell you. Everyone else at school already knows, so why shouldn't you get to right? Besides, I'd rather you hear it from a direct source than through any other gossips in the rumor chain. Interesting. But I'm only going to say it once, so make sure you're listening. You know, to him. How do I start this? There is no real way to say it without being awkward, so... I was born. Wow. Case off. I'm gonna go to my dorm. Goodbye. Man. They gave me away. Oh, okay. Some months after she was born, they kept her. Why? I grew up in a shoddy orphanage while they moved away and live a better life without me. Why? Wait, what? What the fuck? All while I'm still carrying the name they gave me. Then one day, many years down the line, I received a letter in the mail. But what the fuck, why? Saying I was invited to attend Either West Academy. Either West, can you believe it? A nobody like me getting to attend a school like this. A boy with hand-me-down glasses and a lake above his bed is now being able to attend a prestigious and luxurious school, completely free of charge. Wow. Oh no, I feel your pain. Why, it's a dream come true. And it was for a while. And then, Mitzi came along. I didn't have a class with them or anything. For the longest time I didn't even know they existed. But our classmates started to notice we both had the same last name. Yes, Tetra. Some even came up to me to tell we look alike. Eventually Mitzi met up with me. And she called our parents. She called our parents, alright? And haha, surprise, surprise. We are long-lost siblings, I guess. Her parents telling me that they always meant to come back for me and that they were so happy to see me okay. Of course, she was ecstatic about it. Yeah, I understand your... Did she just change expression mid-dialogue? Interesting. Yeah, I understand your anger. Haha, so overjoyed to have a new surprise brother. Acting as though we could put the past behind us and just become one big happy family. As if. I want nothing to do with that family. Well, I might keep the name Reginald, I kinda like it, and Mary does too, it's grown on me, well, okay. But I'm recovering it for myself, they didn't name me Reginald, I did. And they can keep their stupid last name Tetra. Now Reginald Anta, that's an... Come on, man. You were like dating for a year, I guess, and you already changed your name to Anta? Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? I like the sound of it. You see, that was a lot to take in. Yeah, that was quite a lot to take in, that you're such a lovingly couple. Oh god, no. And you can only imagine how much it is for Reginald himself to take in, having lived and apparently still living through it. Yeah, whatever, I don't care anymore. Tell me what Mary said. Ah, right. You tell Reginald what Mary told you. Mary really wants to go to dance, but she's too scared to ask Reginald to go because she knows he doesn't like stuff like this and doesn't want him to feel bad. You were supposed to convince him that it'd be fun to go, but you feel like that it will just be easier to tell him outright like this. Honestly, yeah, I agree. Specifically, she wants Reginald to ask her so that she knows she isn't the one putting the pressure on him. She wants to go to the dance? Oh, of course I'll take her. She could have asked me. Goodness, I mean, I'll do anything if it means I get to do it with her. Alright. Our date, I'll ask her to go to the dance with me on our date. And it will be perfect too. We can look for stuff to wear together while we are already in the city. Sounds like a plan. You hope they enjoy their day together. And you're excited to be able to see them at the dance. Oh, and Nova, before you go, it was actually nice talking to you. Yeah, indeed, nice talking to you too. At first I was mad at you were pressuring me to talk about it, but I kinda feel a bit better after I was able to vent to you a little. Oh no, Reggie is an imposter. So, thanks for that. I'm excited to see you at the dance too. Success. Interesting, it only reveals the backstory, but there's still something missing there, I think. Something more to be explored, I guess? Perhaps it will be revealed in the dance part, but for now, let's explore Reginald chapters more, shall we? So yeah, let's run for it this time. You could hightail it out of there. You stuck around just a second too long and it completely jeopardized your chance of getting to know Reginald. Now what are you to do? Hopefully he forgets the whole thing when you see him again. Wow. Wow, okay, that was completely irrelevant. So yeah, this part. Is Mitzi okay? Do you really think I care about how they are doing? Though I wish I could say I was surprised to hear those words. Everyone loves Mitzi. If you are so worried about her, go check on her yourself. Okay. I'm done having them be my problem. Reginald leaves you standing there by yourself. Wow, okay. Perhaps your wording of the question wasn't quite right. If you knew he would react so strongly, you would have phrased it differently. Maybe next time you see him, you'll do just that. Indeed. So, about the incident? Oh, that. Yes, I suppose it does make sense you would ask about that. You're staying in that old room, right? Ha, you aren't Oh, wait. Yeah, it is the same dialogue. Let's go back. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is the same dialogue, even if we go to the three of them all around. Alright, let's continue. How about maybe another time? Yes, I figured just as much. Goodbye. Reginald leaves. You feel bad. Even though you feel as though you should have your guard up around him, he seemed offended you think of him in such a way. Maybe you have let everyone else's words get to you. Maybe next time you see him, you'll apologize for thinking of him that way. Interesting. Kinda interesting because almost all choices that ended up bad in Reginald's road are pretty straightforward. Let's continue again, shall we? So, previously we did this one, let's do this one. What's the deal with Netina? Her? Ah, you didn't mean to upset him. You're just curious, that's all. Back when you had met Mary for the first time, Is this the same dialogue? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is. We can skip it then. This part. What if we say you don't have to? Thanks. Can we finish this up now? Oh, okay. I think I answered everything. Alright. I think I like to go to see Mary myself now. You tell him you understand and go on your way. You think about the things Reginald told you, but not as much as you think about how you could be closer to him right now. He seems to like you a bit, but not enough as he would like. You didn't even tell him the things Mary had said about the dance. Yeah. Maybe when you see him again, you can get that all sorted out. Well, okay. Okay, let's say that you are overthinking this. Look, it may seem that way to you, but it's something that is really important to me. You apologize. It's fine. Are we done here? I already showed you what you came here for, so you apologize once again as you take it upon yourself to leave. You hope you didn't make him feel too bad. Maybe the next time you see him, he'll have forgotten it. No. You hope. Alright. Well, that's all. Yeah, that's all the choice available for Reginald's Road. It's been fun exploring Reginald Road too. Yeah, I must admit, even though I'm with Reginald, it's kinda... Oh wait, where's Reginald? There you are, my boy, and my girl Mary. Yay. But yeah, I've been so excited to check out the new chapter of Here for Sweetheart, and really glad I'm able to check it out now. It's just such an interesting series to me, you know. So yeah, that's all. We will end the video right here. Bye bye.